Hello guys, you're welcome back to my channel. My name is Olivia. If you just see me for the first time, thank you, welcome. I'm a Nigerian migrant who lives here in South Africa currently, and I show you a sneak peek of my life here in South Africa. Talk about South African contents, various things that concerns us. Whatever I feel as though I can bring to this channel, I do bring. So do well to hit on the subscribe button, give this video a like, and yeah, all the beautiful stuff. To all my returning subscribers, I really appreciate you. Okay, so let's jump right into the video. So in today's video was inspired by what Tayo Aina and Wode Maya did, who are two Africans, did in South Africa. Okay, so I was just going through YouTube as usual, because if you're a YouTuber, you should definitely be always watching YouTube. And I follow these African creators. Wode Maya is a Ghanaian creator. If you don't know him, link will be all linked in the description box to their channels, to the videos I'm talking about. And Tayo Aina is also a Nigerian YouTuber that are content creators from Africa. So, and Olivia is also a content creator from Nigeria, Africa. Like, so first of all, I want to say that we are Africans before we are from our respective countries. Okay, both content creators just did something that was very remarkable, and I thought as though I should react to their videos. So I'm reacting to Tayo Aina and Wode Maya's video in today's video. In April 2020, this year, which is last month as at the time of this video, something tragic happened in some part of South Africa, which is mainly KwaZulu-Natal area, and I also showed my sympathy. If you follow me, and you must have seen the post I made, you know, empathizing with the people of KZN due to the flood, the disaster, which is a natural disaster that occurred in some areas of the province, which claimed the lives a lot of people. So at least more than 400 people lost their lives, and a lot of people lost their properties and were displaced from their houses. So due to that incident alone, which is very painful and sad for anybody to go through such a thing, my deepest condolences and my sympathies to the families affected. In those videos, because I watched both Tayo's and Wode's video, they both came to South Africa. I think they came for a tourism kind of event, and they had to go and empathize with the people that lost their properties and were displaced. A lot of people lost their properties. The disaster was a lot. I was following the story on ENCA then. It was bad. It was really bad. A lot of people, some families lost all family members, which was so sad. It was so disheartening. So I just want to pick on what those two African people did. In South Africa here, there's what we call the spirit of Ubuntu, which is live and let live. Like, let me quickly check what Ubuntu actually means. If you know what it means, tell me on the comment section. Okay, so Ubuntu means, according to Google here, it says a quality that includes the essential human virtue, compassion and humanity. So Ubuntu is all about seeing every human as a human being compassionate towards every human being, and being accommodating, being caring, being loving, being kind. That's what we call the spirit of Ubuntu here in South Africa. And literally, that was what those two African young people portrayed, the spirit of Ubuntu, which is very commendable. In their various countries, there are problems as well. Okay, in Nigeria, where I come from, and Tayo comes from, there are a lot of problems. People go through a lot on daily basis. But being a content creator that decided to impact lives, Tayo did not say, oh, my country, a lot of people are suffering as well, I won't, go and be sympathetic or empathetic with the people of Durban, the people of South Africa. But he thought to himself, oh, why not show empathy? Even Wode in Ghana, I'm sure there are a lot of people suffering, a lot of people are going through one thing or the other, but they decided to be empathetic, be humans, be Africans first. They decided to put aside every hate, put aside every squabble, because these countries always have squabble. People of South Africa always think, hey, oh, Nigerians don't like South Africans, they hate us, they do this, they do that. Ghanaians don't like us. I don't know about Ghanaians, but I know they always tell me, oh, Nigerians don't like South Africa. But that is not true, because you know what, guys, that's the aim of this video, is to tell you that we are all Africans. We are brothers, in as much as we have our differences, but we should portray that spirit of Ubuntu, the spirit of humanity, the spirit of love, the spirit of compassion. When you see a brother, an African brother, don't say, oh, this brother, you're coming to stay in my country, why are you here? Because I mean, we are brothers, okay? What happened during the Ukrainian and Russian war, and migrants were being evacuated, right? Not migrants, Ukrainians were being evacuated. If you were following that news, you see that during that evacuation of Ukrainians, the blacks that were there, they did not if you want to enter a car and you're a black, they'll first of all allow a white man to enter before they allow a black man, because yes, the white value the whites, irrespective of which country you're coming from. So long as you're white, they value the whites more than any black. That is the truth. That was what happened during that evacuation of Ukrainians. Okay, so a lot of Nigerian students, Ghanaian students, black people, we are complaining that, oh, these people were not allowing us inside the car because we are of a different skin. But Africans, we don't value our African brothers that way. Why? That's not fair. I would just want to use my platform and use this opportunity to say I commend Wode and Tayo. What you did was a true spirit of African, and I just want to say, South Africa, nobody hates you. We don't hate you. I don't hate any South African, and no Nigerian, I don't think hates South Africans. We are brothers. We should all love one another equally. This also came to show me that Africans generally, even Nigerians, are very, very compassionate about each other. If we take away, the rivalry, will push Africa to the next level. Honestly, Africa needs to get to the next level. I'm not here to instigate any hate or anything, but the point is that in as much as your fellow African has hurt you, other races have also hurt you, but you choose to accommodate them. So why don't you accommodate your fellow African the way you accommodate other races that as well hurts you? Yeah, there's no way you will. There's no way. Even the colonial masters, they treated us like slaves and all that. Nigeria was colonized by the British, but do we say okay because the colonial master did this was that? I'm just trying to put it out there. So this is also an inspiration for you to give. If you are in a position where you have and you can lend out a helping hand to a fellow African brother, do that. You know why? Because we are all Africans. First of all, we are Africans before we are from our country. I'm an African first. If someone asks me my continent, I will say Africa. I won't say Nigeria. So I'm an African before I'm a Nigerian. So you were an African before you were a South African. You were an African before you were Ghanaian. You were African before you were Zimbabwean, and all whatnot. So Africa is one. We are brothers, and yeah. So we need to uphold the spirit of Ubuntu. If I've already said what Ubuntu means, it means being compassionate, seeing a human as a human. You can't come and wrong your African brother or your African sister just because you're not from the same country, or you can't allow yourself to be guided by the stereotype out there. Oh, when they say, oh, these people from this country, they do this, you take it. Even I'm not talking about South Africans now, even Nigerians. Some Nigerians have this mentality that South Africans are xenophobic, and I don't have that mentality. And that kind of mentality should stop. Judge people for who they are, and don't judge them due to stereotype. A lot of South Africans have the mentality that Nigerians are criminals and Zimbabweans are criminals and all that. Do not judge based on stereotype. See your African brother as an African first, as a brother. Then if the person now has a questionable character, then you can now judge the person individually based on that questionable character, not based on the stereotype you have because of their countryman. And another, just love your African brothers. If we love ourselves as Africans, this continent will, you know, will excel. I just want to comment, even in that video, the Tayo and Wode Maya took food items to those people living in a shelter and promised to build a house for some of them, and they are raising a GoFundMe for some of them. They are not, these men are not from South Africa, but they chose to do it because they were compassionate about the situation. You know, it's all about compassion. It's all about love. Let love lead. Let compassion lead. If you're one of those people that spew hate, come to my comment section and spew so much hate and anger. At the point where I am right now, I don't even have any tolerance for all those kind of hate. But the point is, do not hate a fellow human. I just want to appreciate Wode Maya and Tayo Aina with this video, and I say may God bless them, may God replenish them. I know they did not make that video because they wanted to make a video, because YouTube pays peanuts. So how much are they going to even make? What the money they spent in buying those items, they are not going to make it from those videos. Trust me, they were just being compassionate, and I know the people they helped appreciated, and they put a smile on people's faces. That's the most important thing. So I encourage you, put a smile on someone's face today. Thank you so much for watching. That's my message, and thumbs up on this video. Tell me what your thoughts are on the comment section. Share, comments, like and subscribe if you're not, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. And remember, let the spirit of Ubuntu lead.